How do you sound?
I sound great. Oh,
Yeah.
I think I sound good.
Yeah. You at 0? What are you at? Are you at 0? Or
I'm
you
in and out, my man.
You're in and out?
I have no idea what I am.
I have a warranty on these headphones, so
That's good.
I can take it back.
Return 'em.
I can take them back and get the dude at Guitar Center. So I already had 2 pairs of these headphones, and I was buying 2 more. So I have 4 pairs. So I could do because I have 4 mics, and I'm able to do like a 4-person podcast.
Oh.
And so I bought the second 2 headphones. And the guy's like, you should get a warranty. He's like, especially if you use a lot of these different headphones because it doesn't go by the serial number. So he's like, if you get a warranty on these 2, then any of the 2 that any headphones you ever have that are these that break, you just bring them in and you utilize that warranty.
That's amazing. That sounds like stealing, but I'm cool with that.
Yeah, it's like a cool kind of stealing maybe. It's like a maybe stealing.
Yeah, no.
So if they make a good product, I'm all set.
Yeah,
but if they don't,
me and my wife are doing IVF. I want that deal with my kids. I wanted,
yeah, you can like if it's a dud, you can just
return it
and get a new baby.
a new one. Save.
But like, what if you find out it's a dud when it's like 7? Would you want to go back to 0?
Absolutely, yeah.
Just to not have the dud.
Oh yeah, I've restarted games like almost at the end. I'm like, all right, I don't have everything I need. I just restart. Let's go from the beginning.
I picked the most terrible time to start doing the podcast more heavy, like to start being like, I'm really going to commit to this.
Did we start?
Yeah, we're just talking. Yeah, we're
oh, okay.
This is
okay, cool.
I'll do an intro in like in a minute.
Okay, cool.
We're doing it.
Okay, hi.
I picked the most terrible time to be like, I'm going to fucking hammer this because it's summer. It is summer. It is hot.
It's
and
so hot.
And I don't have air conditioning.
Yeah, you're sweating a bunch.
And then
I'm gonna take off my shirt pretty soon.
And so it's not that hot. Like just sitting in here, it's really not that hot at all. Like it's not hot enough to be sweating like this. But I just put
you got freaking forearm sweat.
Yeah,
dude.
I just put the podcast kind of together, and I didn't even do that much. It was the lights were already set up. I just had to like move them into place. What I had to do was change the curtains because it was on Hubner's colored curtain for his podcast.
Oh, okay.
So what I have is we have like 4 or 5
What's
different
his color?
It's like a shit vomit green.
Okay, I like that.
But it's really olive green. But
all right, yeah. But you're just gonna shit on his podcast.
Well, no, because it's ugly people podcast, so it's like
that's what's up.
It's supposed to be shitty.
Okay, cool.
Like
yeah.
poop. But yeah, so I picked this time to really get into it, and now I'm just sitting here sweating because I turned the fans off right before the podcast.
You should put your gi on.
It's in the washer right now, so I can go to jiu-jitsu tomorrow.
Look like you just came back from jiu-jitsu.
I did just come back from jiu-jitsu as well.
Okay.
Like I did. I went to jiu-jitsu at noon. Then I drove home, and here I'll tell you exactly what I just. You want to know? You want to peek into my psyche?
No.
You're gonna get it anyway, dude. I was hungry, and I'm trying to lose weight, and I'm putting in, I would say, 70% effort right now into it. So I'm putting a pretty good amount of. I'm not going.
30% is just you stuffing.
The
your
other
face.
30% of me is just fucking eating Reese's animal crackers, dude.
Ooh,
you get them from Costco.
I didn't know that existed.
Oh, dude, I got you after. I guess I should just grab them at one point during the podcast and have you try them on podcast.
Oh yeah, that's for the Patreon. Watch me kerm after I eat these freaking Reese's crackers.
I'm on the way back from jiu-jitsu. Just got done working out, and I'm gonna get some lunch. I'm like, I have 45 minutes from the time I finish jiu-jitsu to 2 when you're gonna be here, and I'm like, okay, I gotta get something to eat and go home and do the last couple touch-ups to set up the podcast, and you'll be here. And so I'm driving home, and I'm just contemplating all the things I could eat. I'm just like, and I'm like battling, like, should I just get? And I'm like, you know what? Today I just really want to get something fast. So I might just actually just get McDonald's of all places right after jiu-jitsu, right? I'm like, I might just hit McDonald's. And then I'm like, Kenny, don't do it.
So you relapsed before
no,
you saw me.
No. I'm like, don't do it, Kenny. Don't do that. Go back and forth with myself. And I'm going down Brookhurst. You know, obviously, if you don't know, it's Huntington Beach. This isn't going to mean anything. But there's a McDonald's on your on the left side as I'm coming down. I turn into it, and then it's a maze to get to the drive-thru, and I can't get in the drive-thru, so I have to leave the whole parking lot to get into a different one. But by the time I go around, I have such a moment of what are you doing that then I go over and I turn the opposite way and I go to Chipotle.
Oh, well, that's owned by the same company,
Yeah,
but it's less.
But it's much better.
It's
It's
better.
much better.
It's much better.
It's not good for you. It's not like you're going there saying, "Wow, you can get something that's fairly healthy. You can get like a bowl with like rice, beans, protein, vegetables,
Quesadilla.
and that's it."
What'd
Like
you get though?
so I get a burrito. Right,
So
I'm like,
not healthy.
I'm not gonna get I'm gonna get a burrito. I'm only gonna have one other meal probably today, like around the store, probably some poke or something like that.
Ooh.
And so I knew that. I was like, I'll probably not eat like shit tonight.
Okay.
I won't, because a lot of times we go to the store every Monday. Sometimes they have carnies, we have pizza, usually shitty food. We'll go to what's the sandwich place that has they have crazy sandwiches that have like mozzarella sticks, chicken tenders, Fat Sal's. Thank you, Hubner, with the fucking.
It has fat in the name?
Yeah, Fat Sal's. You never had that shit?
No.
Oh my god, dude! I should look up the menu just to tell you what's on the sandwiches. It's like it'll literally be a sandwich that has onion rings, mozzarella sticks, chicken tenders, and then ribeye like cheesesteak, and it'll actually be eatable. It won't be too big.
Are you okay like talking about this stuff? Because I feel like you're definitely gonna eat bad tonight.
No. Dude, do you like poke?
Yeah, poke's great.
Poke's fucking delicious.
Yeah.
Come on, that's good. So I get a burrito.
So you're instead of intermittent fasting, you're intermittent fatting.
I actually am intermittent fasting as well. That's where my 70% comes in, because I'm staying on intermittent fasting pretty fucking good. Like I'm going 16 hours.
Okay.
So I don't always keep my window to 8 hours.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'll go longer, but whenever I stop eating, it's 16 hours from there. So let's say like I start eating and I eat for 12 hours. Let's say I start eating at 1 and I have something to eat at like 1 in the morning. Well, now I can't eat for 16 hours. I got to keep that fast. Like I make sure that after I stop eating for the day, I have like a 16-hour fast.
Okay.
So that's why I'm sticking to it pretty fucking good. And I'm making pretty decent choices. However, Chipotle fucked me over a little bit. This is kind of to you, Chipotle. Is I get a burrito. I get a lot of things inside a lot of the different items inside of it. And then they have like a junior burrito folder there who fucking can't fold my burrito. And she looks me in my eyes and just goes, "Hey, I'm just going to add a second tortilla."
Oh, so you just...
And so what am I supposed to... Well, am I supposed to... Like, it's not even a good thing.
The
It's
god
like,
of fat was like, nah, I got you today. You're going down.
so then I ate a burrito with 2 tortillas.
You should have just said, you know what, keep it, and then walked over to McDonald's.
And then they give me a Big Mac with 2 sets of buns.
Yeah.
Like you know how it has 6 pieces of bread?
Uh-huh.
Or sorry, it has 3 pieces of bread. This one would have 6
I'm
pieces.
not fat.
You don't know how food... do you enjoy food?
I love food so much.
But what do you...
Is this the podcast?
Yes. This is oh, yeah. Hey, Kenny. It's Kenny. This is entry number 9. And I'm here with my friend and fellow comedian, Corbin Porter. That's it. That's the intro. You're in it. That's all you needed. Dude, this is why I've taken so long to like really be like, okay, I'm not sweating anymore. We're ready, dude. We're in it. We're in it.
Bro.
We're in it. But we already had a good conversation.
He was wiping his forearm on my thigh this entire
Yeah,
time.
just below the table.
My
Oh
thighs
man.
are soaked.
Do you ever go through that on? Have you ever like dumped sweat on stage? Like where you're like,
Oh yeah, if I'm bombing.
not even just bombing. Sometimes from like I'm from being at the rec room and kind of working at the rec room, and I'm just moving around a lot before the show.
Yeah.
And then I don't really stop until right
hosting
before.
and producing will do that to you.
Just fucking sweating. So I feel like that good. Right, you know when you finally stop sweating and you're like, oh, I broke my
it's
sweat.
after I've opened the show up.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
But you feel really good, dude.
Yeah, it's right after I bring up the first comedian and they're starting to laugh a little bit and
Yeah.
loosen up. And I'm like, all right, now I can stop sweating.
Before I went back to working out, that would be like my closest to a workout feeling. Would be 2 things. It would be either if I got that sweat and then I'd be like, oh man, I really just did something. And or if I sweat when I'm eating, like break a good sweat
That's what's up.
eating
Yeah.
something spicy, and then
Wait.
you finish and you're like, and you just feel like you like kind of worked out in a way.
While you were eating?
You never eat sweat?
This is
Sweaty? Sweaty eat sweat? Sounds like I'm eating sweat.
This is probably the fattest conversation I've ever been a part of. It's sweating while eat. If it's spicy, yeah.
Yeah,
I get
100%.
it,
And
but-
or just like if you're fucking really like eating, dude. You never like made a steak and like eating like you got like steak and corn on the cob and like fuck, I don't know, mac and cheese or or mashed potatoes, and you're just like, oh, and you're just eating so much. Like the next thing you know, you're like, man, I gotta like use this napkin to wipe under my eyes, wipe this, and like.
I think that's the Lord telling you you've had too much.
You've never had diabetes sweat? No.
That's God's gentle reminder for you to pump the brakes.
How often do you overeat?
All the time. I just have.
You have a good metabolism?
Yeah, I shit a lot.
Okay, what's your go-to like fast food?
My go-to fast food.
I was hoping you were gonna be like, well, I don't really eat fast food because I was gonna catch you.
In-N-Out.
Oh yeah, I mean In-N-Out.
Yeah.
In-N-Out, Chick-fil-A. I would say those are like that's my top tier.
Yeah, In-N-Out for sure. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, those two. Yeah.
All right, you're at your hungriest. At your hungriest, what's your order from In-N-Out?
Oh, it's 2 double doubles.
Oh, yeah.
With protein style chopped chilies and fries. Yeah.
You're hungriest and you're getting protein style?
I don't do the bun.
Yeah, that's why you're a skinny fuck, dude. That's where I knew I would. I thought I might have to dig a little bit to figure out why. Like, because you're like, yeah, I love food, you fat little fat titty fuck fat. And then I was like, do you like food? And then you have to be like, yeah, because otherwise you look like a skinny
No, I
fucking
love
jerk.
food, dude, but I just don't love like.
I love food, but I
all-
love to make it taste less good by protein styling it. Wow, dude.
man. I'm
Two. So
sweating now.
you said 2 double doubles, and then
sweating like you're
and-
eating steak, dude.
and then you took away like 600 calories. You're like, oh, well, I like 2 double doubles,
Yes.
protein style.
Yeah. I added the chilies, dude.
Like the okay, you
And the
added
fries.
it.
I eat the fries.
Okay, fries. Okay, regular fries. All right.
I'm not an animal.
So when I realized like, oh, I'm not losing weight, like, and I've been actually like training jujitsu fairly frequently and stuff. I realized why, because I kind of like started inventorying my like, what do I eat? Like, what do I really eat? And then I was like, let's take In-N-Out because I was eating a lot of In-N-Out, and so my standard order from In-N-Out would be
Oh no.
a double double
Yeah.
and an animal style fry,
Yeah.
and then
Is a double double also animal style?
yeah, of course,
Yeah.
yeah, animal style double, animal style double double with chopped chilies and animal style fry, and then I'd get a Flying Dutchman,
Oh yeah, that's just the patty.
just the patty and the cheese, and I'd get that with grilled onions, so then it would have grilled onions on top of both, and then I'll cut up the
and you put in the fries.
and eat it as bite for bite with the fries, and then they never put enough spread on the fucking.
Yeah,
So on
let
your,
me tell you, man, there's no way you're getting pokey tonight.
I'm getting poke. Dude, I'm gonna text you a picture of my poke because I just.
There's no
There's a
way.
reason. There's a reason why I'm
Bro,
super confident.
This is like foreplay right now. Are you kidding? Is this segment called Food Foreplay? Is that what this is?
No, it would be like it would be food foreplay if I went and got those Reese's animal crackers right now. then we'd be really getting into it. I'm not gonna. No, I'm fine. The poke place we actually just found or realized that it was next to Joe's Pizza. Because, like I said, we go every Monday, and that's what it's like. Me and Xavier usually go to the store on Monday nights. We sit there and we watch Potluck. We're there for basically 1 to 2 hours watching Potluck.
The Comedy Store.
Yes, at the Comedy Store. Then we go eat. So that's where this comes in. We go figure out what we're going to have for dinner. And then we go back to the store and do a little bit more hanging, see if there's any, because it just depends kind of on who's there. And if it's, like for me, I don't like to be there for a long time, just standing around, which is kind of what you need to do at times. So I kind of try to going back, who's around, who can I like talk, at least be talking to people and having a conversation rather than just standing there. But at this point, I don't give a fuck. I'm also just standing around,
That's
standing
cool,
there.
well,
too.
you have someone to stand with. That's
Yeah,
nice.
and so I think Dakota's coming tonight actually because I've been telling.
Today's Monday.
Yeah, today's Monday. So I'm gonna leave here. at like 5, If you ever want to go, you're more than welcome to
the store.
go to the store every Monday. Leave around 5:30. Go.
I'll probably hit you up. I'm not doing too much on Monday night except for cooking for my wife.
I think it's good for anyone who's not already seriously being considered there, like they're in development or something, or they're doing friends and family.
No, I'm definitely seriously being considered.
Well, I think it's good to have like your pulse on potluck, to like be going to potluck.
Yeah.
If you're trying to get up,
Yeah.
because it can take away. It can. I think it'll help you have like a better set when you do get up, because it can take away some of that
At potluck?
Yeah, potluck.
Okay.
Because it can take away some of that like
That's like their open mic. Right?
nervousness. It's like their open mic, but it's a show. It's really, comics have a very weird thing with. I think a big chunk of the comics that go up on potluck, that's their issue, is they need to realize that they say it's an open mic, but that doesn't mean that you need to treat it like an open mic. You should be treating it like it's a 3-minute audition.
No, I'm only doing new material.
You should be going there and doing your best material. And if you've been up on potluck in the past year and you're going up again, you don't do the same 3 minutes. You don't do the same 3 minutes, basically.
Ain't nobody gonna remember shit.
Well, I mean, if you the booker, mate, the person you're trying to impress might be like, oh, so they did the same 3 minutes. You know what I mean? But I mean, that's 3 minutes. You should have.
Yeah,
You should have at least 4 minutes.
No.
So recycle 2 of those minutes, and then you got a brand new.
I'm gonna just do my 1 minute 3 times.
Papa's got a brand new minute. Na.
Oh man, yeah. So that was the segment we call "How to Get Up at Potluck."
Yeah, that was.
Okay, so we've done 2 segments so far.
I like how you're putting some type of structure to this, because
foreplay, and then
no segments.
Then the store.
You sound like Xavier, because he's a fucking
strategy.
He's a podcast producer now, so he's out there fucking.
Okay, yeah.
He's out there doing it.
He's been
like
doing that for a while.
Making
though.
it. Oh no, he's been. That's what I'm saying. That mean because he's been doing it for a while, like he's fucking good at it.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and so they're trying to make the segments and make stuff, and that's what I realized over the like long term of like trying to figure this podcast out, is I just want to bullshit with people. I just want to bullshit with my friends.
Okay,
like,
well, I'm gonna tell you that the more you bullshit, the more I'm making segments out of the bullshit.
yeah, but but I like that. I enjoy that. That's fine. Come on the podcast as much as you want. You can make segments, but that's more of the energy of the podcast. It's kind of just we're hanging out and doing it, and then what I want to do is I'm getting whoever can do it. And then next time I schedule you, even if it's in a few weeks, if you can do it, I'll just have someone else. I'll just have it'll be the 3 of us, and then just. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like a pool of people, and then add new people.
Every time we come back, I'm gonna do food foreplay and store strategy.
Yeah, and then that way, I'm making you produce my podcast, so it actually has segments.
I keep choking this mic like
I know.
Owes me money.
You're holding. It's called the Homer Simpson. So you're producing a bunch of shows.
No.
You're getting.
I'm not.
Dude, you're gonna be the fucking new cast man. Like he had a kid.
Does that mean who watches this? You've said so many names.
Yeah, but that's the whole point.
Nobody knows.
These random. Let's say if you're a random person watching this, maybe you don't know what we've been talking about, but you're gonna listen to more and more episodes, and then you're gonna be in on the universe, right?
Follow the cast, man.
Fuck yeah, nation, bro. But you're gonna be the next cast man. He's got a baby, dude. He basically has me as a baby.
He does. I've seen his baby.
Yeah, dude. He's got to look at me for the rest of his life.
I've seen pictures.
He's got to look at me for the rest of his life.
Yeah, he made you, dude.
I'm pretty stoked on that. I always told him that when he was just dating, when he wasn't even engaged or anything, is I would make that joke a lot during the next wave, because it would be him hosting and then I would go up first a lot of the time. And I would make that joke. I'd be like, because he'd talk about having a black girlfriend, and I would be like,
and he's a white T.
Yeah, he's a white.
As the Gen Z calls.
He's white. He's white with a capital T.
Yeah, YTs, dude.
But I would always make that joke and be like, Evan, look at me. This is what your kid's gonna look like. Dad.
That's what's up.
So that's pretty. So that's your future, and then you're doing IVF, so you might have a black kid, right? Is that how it works?
That's how it works. And I asked if we could, like, I was like, what color can I, like, is there a palette I can choose from?
And they said?
They said, yeah, they gave me a whole wheel. They're like, just spin it.
The color wheel?
Yeah.
They gave you a color wheel? Have like a turquoise kid? Looks like they have
I'm
some
gonna have a Navi, dude.
jaundice.
Yeah.
Fucking ridiculous. But no, you're fucking out there. You're producing shows, right? You're a big time producer.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about comedy, dude. What are we, two comedians talking about?
This is the segment,
comedy?
right? This is of course.
This is the segment called Corbin Shuts It Down.
No, this is a segment called We Talk About How, like, I mean, you've been doing it now for like what, 2 years?
Yeah, just a year and a half. It's going good. It's fun.
And you have some of the only shows that in like locally in Orange County that like people buy tickets and like show up to your shows.
Yeah,
and
I've always if I don't have any thing. If you want to know what I know, read the book Contagious. It's an orange book. It's great. It's the science on how things catch on. Charlemagne the God told me about it. Okay.
or watch the movie Contagion.
No, don't watch that. It has nothing.
Either
to
one
do.
of those. Well, either one of those, they're interchangeable.
Yeah, Contagious, great book. That's it, man. Listen, you want to know how comedy's going for me?
How's comedy going for you? Yeah, that's why I brought you on the podcast so you could tell.
I'll tell you how comedy's going. Okay, this is it's going to be a long story. All right,
All right.
This is how it's going. About 4 months ago, I hung up. Well, no, let's rewind even more than that. New Year's Eve, I set up some lights, like, just little lights on my patio. Just draped them in little U shapes. They're just, regular white lights. Kept them up there all year. So about 4 months ago, I was about to go to work. I saw a hummingbird land on like one of the lights, and I was like, "Oh, that's cute." And I, took a picture of it, sent it to my wife, went to work, came back. The hummingbird built a nest on the lights.
Hell yeah.
Beautiful. It was like, oh my gosh, I'm taking a picture. A couple weeks later, 2 eggs in the nest. I'm like, Lord have mercy. I've never seen a hummingbird
serious.
nest. I've never seen hummingbird eggs. They're the tiniest little thing. They're so pretty. And then 2 weeks after that, they hatch. I'm invested. I am invested with these birds. They're so beautiful. They're amazing. I am absolutely in love. I named them Bud and Light, and they're just the most beautiful things in the world. I'm watching them grow. I'm outside on my patio. This is back when I was smoking weed. I'm smoking a lot of weed. I'm just blowing O's into their faces. They're just chillers. They're hanging out on the U shape. Their mom comes back, feeds them. I'm out on the patio at the same time. So amazing. I love it. It's just it was such a great, like, just a month of me just communing with these birds in nature, right? And then I get I get booked on a show, and that day, me and my wife, we got some couples massages, which is like the second massage I've ever gotten in my life. And this beautiful lady named Chanel, she just, like, every time I go to get a massage, they're just like, "God, what's wrong with you?" And I was like, "I don't know my dad." They're like, "Well, it's all up here in your shoulders." And, and I'm like, "All right, get it out." So I did it. I got the massage. Come back home. The lights are now off the hooks. They're just swinging in the wind. The nest is completely destroyed, and no hummingbird babies in sight. It was eaten by a hawk.
Damn.
Both of them. No bodies to be found. Just just torn up nest. Absolutely destroyed. I go out there. I cry for like an hour. just out there freaking just crying. And then that night I did comedy. Did amazing. It was so good.
Hell yeah.
Did a great show. And then about 2 weeks later, on the other side, I hung back the lights up. On the other side of the lights, on another U shape, another hummingbird nest starts getting made.
So this must be the one that I saw.
Yes.
That you documented this.
So
one.
I'm putting it on Instagram, and these two are just they're amazing. And I felt like this is like, oh, it's like God like going like, you know what, that was a really like effed up thing. Nature is metal, but it's okay. I'm giving you another blessing. You get to watch these two grow up, right? And so I was like, okay, this time I'm going to protect them. I'm telling my wife, I'm like, I'm going to protect these birds. So I put up a sheet around the nest so no birds can see it except for the mom. The mom comes in, feeds the birds. We make sure that she gets what's going on, right? And then, they're growing up. They're beautiful. I'm documenting all of it. We're hanging out on the patio. My wife names these birds. They're named Speckle and Spruce. And then one morning, right the night before I do a show, I have a show somewhere. I forget exactly where. my wife, I'm in bed. I took a bunch of Benadryl the night before. My allergies are acting up, so I'm really zonked out. And then I just hear, babe, babe, and I go and I run out to the living room, and then on the patio floor is one of the birds that had fallen out of the nest. And I was like, oh, it's okay. So I put some gloves on. I pick it up, and you could see like if these things are breathing or not. Like they're so small, you could see their heartbeat.
Yeah.
No heartbeat, no breathing.
So it probably got kicked. It probably like passed of natural. Like sometimes it just didn't make it and then got booted.
So I could see, but like every once in a while, like it beats a little bit, breathes a little, and its neck twitches, and I was like, okay, maybe it will still be alive. I put it back up in the nest. I put like pillows down at the bottom, so if it hits the floor, it's okay. We leave. I start cooking a bit, and then my wife just goes, babe, it's not in the nest anymore. It's not on the floor. It fell off the patio, and it's now 3 feet down. And it hit
like
the
3
ground.
feet or 3 floors?
3 floors, not 3 feet. Definitely not 3 feet. 3 floors down.
Oh my God!
So I run down there. I got the gloves on. I'm looking at it. It is dead as shit. No beating, no breathing.
And you look up, you're like, babe, it's fine. I'm just gonna leave it down here, though. He said he wants us to live down here from now on.
So I bury it because I have a body this time.
Yeah.
There's actually, so I bury it just right next to where it was. And that night I go do a show and I absolutely kill it. I just destroy it. Is this like a Soldiers? I just watched Dunkirk. That shit's amazing. Recommend that. So the other bird's still in there though.
So when's your next show? Let's sacrifice it so you have a good set.
So I put a hammock underneath it. So now it's got a shield against the other birds and a hammock underneath just in case it falls out of the nest, right?
Right.
I'm like, I'm really going to protect this bird's life. I go to work. And no, this is like, a week later, I have another show. It's the one at the rec room that Riley put on. Go do that.
Come back. Someone shot the bird.
No. I come back and it's not in the nest. It's not in the hammock. It's on the floor. No beating. No breathing. Also dead. Go do the show. Absolutely kill it. Just destroy. And so,
those hummingbird souls were living through your comedy, dude.
I guess. So that's, and then, listen, it's, my wife also bought a new hummingbird feeder, so that's how we memorialize them. And
and you're gonna name your IVF kid Speckle Sparkle Bud Light.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know, man. I've just been watching a lot of Ice Spice twerking, so that's just to get through it. That's just. Have you seen Ice Spice twerking?
No.
Let me pull up some videos, dude. It's so good. Oh, my wife just texted me, "Love you." Shut up! I'm trying to watch Ice Spice twerk.
Why?
God damn, dude. Look at this shit, man. I mean, just what is that? That's just not. Just amazing.
But it's fine.
No, it's perfect.
You didn't even show. That was a video of just like her singing and going like.
Yeah, she was just. Yeah,
like,
I don't know.
I
if
think
she
you
knows how
just
to twerk, but I just need to watch that. It's just that's how I mourn these birds. Is every once in a while when I start feeling sadness about them, I'm just like, well, let me just watch it as a video of Ice Spice.
Yeah, let me watch this video of her singing without the sound, and then a live performance without the sound, and then she just went like this.
Yeah,
like it was not much, guys.
Listen,
it wasn't much at all.
If you guys actually want to see something good, just type in Ice Spice twerking compilation on YouTube, and then you'll actually, you'll get hungry.
Hungry?
I don't know. That's So
that's
how comedy's going for
hungry.
me. That's how comedy's going for me.
That you have to sacrifice a fucking hummingbird every time for you to do a good.
I don't want to sacrifice them.
For you to have a good set. Comedy's going good for me. I'm going to Arizona this weekend to do a show on Sunday night. Play that noise. That noise is for the 11 tickets I've sold so far. I've sold 11 tickets and it seats 125, and we're gonna really find out what happens this Sunday in Arizona. Am I gonna drive 6 hours and do a show for? Yeah. Am I gonna drive 6 hours and do a show for 20 people? I just might.
That's what's up, man.
But I gotta fucking go.
That's a new club, though. I mean, they're going to have people buy tickets, right?
I hope so. I'm hoping so. At this, like now, I mean, it's like any show, you know, it happens all the time at the rec room. I'm just bargaining with myself now that I'm like, I would love for there to be 30 to 40 people at least there. If there are 30 to 40, I'll fucking go in, crush it.
Yeah, man, just give it to
have
God.
Have a good time. I just don't, it's just, there's been 11 ticket sales for 2.5, 3 months now. So it's like, that's.
Well, those 11 people are diehards.
Yeah, no, lots could happen. What if those 11 people can't? They're like, oh yeah, we bought the tickets, and guess what? Now we can't make it.
Oh yeah, they bought them like 3 months ago.
You never know what could happen.
They forgot.
What if they hate comedy now? What if they turn to Republicans? What if they fucking?
Oh yeah, and what if 4 hummingbirds died on their patio?
Yeah, they're just like, I can't laugh right now.
You want to see Tom Holland get his shit pushed in?
Yeah, let me see. Oh wow, you meant like kind of for real.
That's freaking Spider-Man, dude.
Yeah. What is he's did a gay movie?
I guess he did. So you saw. I don't know if you saw Zendaya did Zendaya.
Yeah, I mean I don't know. Why are you asking me? Because I'm black. I don't know. You gotta ask her. She did what though?
ZZ Dog.
ZZ Top.
She did a well, it's not coming out. It hasn't come out yet, but she did a thing like there's like a Wimbledon movie, and she in the preview it looks like she gets double teamed by 2 whiteys.
Nice.
Yeah, like
so Tom was like, you know what? If you can go do that, then I'm gonna do my own movie,
yeah, so
and
that
I'm
he
also
gets his freaking dumper destroyed by some big black dude.
Is this a newer movie or? Is
I don't know. I haven't seen the movie, but I saw the clip.
What is this segment?
It
Random
scarred me.
things I've seen on my phone.
Yeah, that's what the segment is. It's I'm mourning. I need to watch twerking and Spider-Man get his multiverse expanded.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm excited for this weekend, and then I've got other good stuff coming on the horizon. What's your fucking what's your next move?
For what?
For comedy. Like, what do you do? Like, what are we parlaying this fucking? What are we parlaying these local shows to? What do you?
Oh man, I don't know. I started the show. It was just me, my wife, and my best friend. He does like sound and lights and stuff. He started off as my best friend. Now he fucking hates me.
Really?
I mean, yes and no, but I'm a stress case every single show. So,
Yeah, of course.
you know, it's just.
You just need to do even more of them.
Yeah. We're doing two different breweries. We're talking to a third. Who knows, man? I don't know. I'm finally getting booked on other people's shows now. Freaking a year into doing these goddamn shows, but it's been fun. It's good, man. It's come to the shows. Neighborhood watch comedy. Just come.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing it like September something.
Yeah. You're on one of them. Yes. Yeah. Man, I hate comedy.
Why?
No, I don't. I do.
It's all, dude. This is better than it ever was before. It had to you were playing like a popularity contest, but it wasn't even a popularity Like it's like a weird type of popularity contest before, and then now it's just in your hands. Like, look what you've done. You did this by taking it in your hands and going out and doing something. I've got extremely lucky, obviously, being like kind of stumbling into the rec room and it going the way it's gone. Part of that has been luck, but a lot of it's just been me doing it. Me like constantly being like, I'll invest any money that I'm making into fucking all this bullshit.
I'm broke.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm the same with you. I bought a stage.
Yeah,
it's like that, Matt Damon movie. We bought a zoo, but I bought a stage. It costs the same amount
as a zoo. Yeah. Was it a diamond encrusted stage?
Yeah, man. I don't know. Just so much. Listen, buy tickets because to Kenny in Arizona. Are there people in Arizona watching this?
That I don't know. I can't.
What is happening? Are you don't got the algorithm? What is it? Analytics? You don't got the analytics?
I don't. I'm getting consistent.
You're not looking at the analytics.
No, I'm saying I'm not consistent enough. This is me. You're seeing me. Like I've scheduled a bunch of these podcasts. Like I have them scheduled, one for tomorrow, one for the next day.
Who's on tomorrow?
I'm Ken on.
Oh yeah.
And then Mike Kim on Wednesday.
Mike.
I'm kind of getting everybody scheduled like this, and then like I said, I'm gonna just hit you up and be like, if in 2 weeks or 2 or 3 weeks it works out, then I'll get you with somebody else, and we'll be here bullshitting and
man,
fucking just to hang and have some fun. Oh, I did want, and I'm trying to like. It's because, in my opinion, when I look back on these podcasts, because I'm not going to fucking watch my own podcast. I have shit to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I'm like kind of too chaotic and all over the place. I think we've been actually pretty good on like a track of, we've talked about kind of one thing at a time for the most part. But I usually feel like I'm
these segments are great,
jumbled all over the place. Well, it's not segments. It's more of like topic, like. You don't need segments, but
No, there's segments, bro. It was food foreplay, store strategy, Corbin shuts down comedy talk.
By talking about comedy for the past 20 minutes.
I talked about birds. I don't know what you were talking about. I talked about...
Oh, yeah, hummingbird mayhem.
And then also Corbin shows you shit on the internet. Okay, let's do another video. These ones you can all look up online, guys. The first one, just type in, what was the first one?
Ice Spice Twerking.
Ice Spice Twerking. Next one is Tom Holland. Just type in Spider-Man gets his fucking shit pushed in. And then... and then this one I saw. This is crazy. Type in skier falls down a glacier. Look at this shit, man.
It's a skier.
Hold on.
And it's a glacier.
Oh, yeah. It gets scary.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you thought I was showing you something simple. Look at this. What is he doing now? It just cuts off here. It just cuts off here. Where he's just deep inside a glacier, hanging on by the side of his skis. Look, he doesn't even notice. He just falls in.
Oh, yeah. So he hit like what looked like a crater.
This is why you don't do rich shit.
No, yeah.
Stay away from rich shit. Don't go in a submarine and don't go skiing.
Yeah, you know Charles?
That's on Sports Center. Sports Center has that on Instagram if you guys want to look that up. No.
Charles Dara, the porn star. That would do nice bits and stuff. The dude.
Oh, okay, yeah, that guy's really nice.
Yeah. So he went on he's was doing for a few years doing a lot of like extreme snowboarding. And so he would go to places where he went to a trip to, I think it was Alaska, where you had to get helicoptered in to places.
Oh, that sounds like you're already dead.
And while he was up there, like there was multiple, it's like, oh, there's like 4 or 5 groups, and there's a few helicopters taking people places.
Do you get helicoptered out?
No, I think so, because I think you snowboard and then the helicopter picks you up there and then takes you back. It's places that you can only get to by helicopter to snowboard. And he's always talking about it being like, yeah, it's like hard snowboarding. It's like there's like points of it where it's like you're snowboarding, and if you fall, you die. Like if you fall, you're falling off the side of a mountain. You're falling off this, like it's a cliff on this side of you.
Okay, and
so he goes to do this, and then while he's on the trip, another, not a helicopter he was in, but another one of the helicopters like crashed and like killed everybody. It was like they were out there on their trip, and then they were actually like basically doing like a little memorial, like they were like having a party, drinking memorial thing for like the helicopter full of people that died. And it's like, damn, that's like, it's kind of like the submarine, the submersible.
So
thing.
wait, okay, hold on.
They went to go to go snowboard and ski. These people are snowboarding.
Right before they went to do that,
when they're on the way to go do it in the helicopter crashed.
Wait, he's dead?
He's not. I said not him. I said another one of the. I said another one of the helicopters. That's what I said. Not his helicopter.
I'm following.
Yeah.
Okay. So he
is alive, but these people died. It could have easily. You know what I mean? It could have been him. Could have been. It could have been me.
Why he's already doing porn.
I know.
Why has he got to risk?
That's his thing, dude.
Man, dude, guys are just idiots, bro. Just every dude is so stupid, man.
Except for me, but yeah, I know what you mean. Okay, the one thing I wanted to talk about before we wrap this up is how up to date on the Jonah Hill stuff are you?
Oh, very. Yeah, that's okay, so now we got a segment. Yeah.
It's not a segment, it's something we're talking about.
This is a segment we call Jonah Watch.
Jonah Watch. That's gonna be
it's like Baywatch because
that-
it's like a surfer thing. That was pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's going to be the name of this episode.
Jonah Watch. We're just
Entry
asking
number
Jonah,
9,
please,
Jonah
to
Watch.
watch this.
Jonah, please watch. Jonah, watch it. No,
Yeah, let's add more freaking fuel to this fire. Sure. Okay. What do you want to talk about it?
oh no, I wanted to see like what your thoughts on the whole thing are.
All right. If you don't know, Jonah is a misogynist pig, and he just is a
Allegedly.
overbearing, damaged man who just texts his woman scathing, controlling texts. Oh, just I mean, no, everything's cool. I mean, he's fine. I don't know why this bitch is just clout chasing, man. She's trying to ride the wave of the clout. That's what it is. She was surfing with these fucking hunks. He was feeling insecure. He let her know that he was feeling insecure.
Yeah.
And then she decided that was a Me Too thing. I don't know, man. She's an idiot.
Yeah, I was confused by it at first. Then I was the most upset, like right after, like being like, "Damn, that is fucked up," which I still believe so. Like I still believe like he's like
what that this bitch is
No.
putting on airing out all the dirty laundry.
that Jonah.
I agree. It is really fucked up that this beach bitch.
It's that's actually what a biatch is, isn't that? She actually is the reason the word was made up. It's for a
This
beach
fucking
bitch.
sand hoe.
I thought you were gonna say like the N-word or something. when you said this. I was like, whoa,
She's
no,
white.
abort.
She's white.
Abort. That's why I was saying abort. Unless you're in Texas,
She's
abort.
a whitey, dude. She's a freaking.
No, but okay. The reality of it, to my like overall thought is, he seems like a kind of like a goobery loser. Like
Yeah, he made a whole documentary about his therapist. This dude's got issues.
Yeah, of course. He's seems like a this just makes him look kind of like a loser. And the part that made me, because I started to feel like that, and then the part that made me go like, I dislike her more, not more than him. What he did is not chill. I don't think what she did is chill, because I found out they were together a year.
Yeah.
You're together a year. That's just you finding out that you're not compatible with somebody and that they're kind of a dickhead.
From what I heard,
and you break
they
up.
were like inseparable for a long time. Like they were really like close. She was like on set with him all the time, and then she was texting Frankie Muniz late into the night. Which who's doing that? I mean,
Was she really? I didn't hear about
that. Yeah, dude, this is more dirty. She keeps dropping the DMs. Every day she's like, guys, you'll never believe that he said this to me.
She's the new like QAnon.
Why?
We have another drop.
Oh,
she's just doing drops, and she's gonna be like, "You'll feel this leader."
Listen,
Q.
she's not QAnon because she's not spitting any truth. All right, so
she's spitting hot fire like Dylon.
If she was QAnon, she would have gotten some things right, but she's so far gotten nothing right.
So wait, what's this Frankie Muniz?
Full Q.
What's this Frankie Muniz business?
Oh, let me see. This is more of Corbin.
Let's see if he can find it faster than he found Ice Spice twerking.
Which that's just in my saved folder. So I mean,
you don't have your Jonah Hill.
Hold on.
Check your Jonah Watch folder.
Oh God. Okay. Well, listen.
Is it too far back? Are we talking about old news? It's too far gone.
Yeah, I'm just pulling up.
And
I'm finding more videos of Ice Spice. So,
no, it's because you're in the Ice Spice folder. You idiot.
Okay. Well, I got lost in the sauce because I'm still watching Ice Spice here.
All right, I'll look it up. After this.
Anyways, but yeah, so she's texting Frankie Muniz late at night. It's a DM. It says like. It's actually kind of weird.
She released this.
She's releasing all of it. Jonah's too insecure to put anything like this out. But it was basically like, hey, are you still texting Jonah? And then the next text is her we're eating dinner. Are you really doing this right now? They were barely eating dinner together, and he started texting her. And then it was like I just don't want you texting Frankie Muniz at 2 a.m. in the morning like you always do. And it's like, what?
That's fucking sick, dude. What if she's like a 26-year-old that just wants to fuck like these nostalgic dudes from like
yeah.
She's like Frankie Muniz.
She gets freaking McLovin next on the freaking phone. That's awesome, dude.
She's probably gonna stay away from James Franco. She probably doesn't want. She probably is.
Why?
Because he's a predator or some shit.
That seems even more like she'd be into
He
that.
got into some shit like for like DMing some very young.
Yeah, don't they all? You know who's my favorite pedo? Let's bring this guy up. This guy's my favorite pedo. I don't actually.
Newest segment. Who's your favorite pedo?
Okay, hold on. I got him right here. This guy's also in a folder. His name is Rashawn Melwanzam Taylor. So this guy, let me just show you what he does. He exclusively tries to tailor young Chinese boys, and he always says young Chinese boys. Here's one from him.
Young Chinese boys, how old are you? 16. So young, I have a new weapon for these young Chinese boys. It's a badminton racket. I can smack them.
What the fuck?
So this
what
one.
the fuck? Okay, so check it out. I have to explain this. Is this like an Indian man?
Yeah, he's like an Indian man, and he's a tailor.
And so he's a tailor, like not like a Jack Johnson song, but like he fits suits.
Yes, and he's really good at it.
And he's got 3 young.
But if you go on his page, it's all young Chinese boys. Like, look, this.
Chinese boy. How old are you? 22 years old. Look at what I got.
See, he was not as stoked that he's 22, that he's of
Oh,
age.
he moved on right away.
Yeah,
he
he's
didn't say like.
oh, he's 22? Gross. This is not what I signed up for at all.
He has no tools. He doesn't have a special tool for the 22-year-olds.
Let's do this.
This is the sexiest Asian girl I have ever met. Don't let anybody ever tell you different.
What? Why is he just was next to an Asian girl and said this is the sexiest Asian girl I've ever met?
She was probably 16.
And he's a tailor. Why is he doing? And how many followers does this guy have?
This guy is, let's see, he's at 94.1K followers. He's an amazing tailor. If you're
Jesus.
Chinese and underage, check him out.
Jesus
He
Christ.
will make you look so sexy.
All right.
But that's definitely
That's sad. But it's
he's-
funny, but it's like,
it's my favorite pedo for sure.
I mean, if you're going to have a favorite pedo, I guess I can't argue with that being your favorite.
It's not James Franco.
I mean, he'd be up there, I'm sure. We got to look at the charges. I don't know.
All right, it goes Rowan or Rasha or whatever his fucking name was.
Franco.
Jeffrey Epstein, and then,
Oh, okay.
and then Franco maybe like a 10 down.
Well, Epstein's a Hall of Fame. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. How do people find you?
Oh, Corbin the Porter on Instagram. I'm not Corbin Comedy or
You're missing the actual brand, dude. You're fucking up.
Corbin Tells Jokes.
You
No, yeah, that or Neighborhood Watch Comedy. Neighborhood Watch Comedy preferably.
Yeah, go follow Neighborhood Watch Comedy because it has no followers.
So nothing. It has 0.
It has almost zero. It probably has worse than 0. Like it's
way,
0.
Way less than that pedo Taylor. It's so much less than him.
You need to find yourself some young Chinese boys.
Yeah.
Just go to my website, heykennyitskenny.com, and if you want to call in or text the podcast, it's 714-702-5689. Again, call or text.
Please do that. And tell us who your favorite pedo is. And also, shout out some food that you want Kenny to eat live on the podcast.
714-702-5689. Hell yeah, we did it.
Hey, that was it. How does it end? We take the headphones off?